The man who could very well be leading the Republican Party into the next election was nearly thrown out of a courtroom today by a judge. Donald Trump was grimacing, shaking his head, and making comments loud enough for the jury to hear. This as writer Carroll told the court that Trump has shattered her reputation for denying he ever sexually attacked her. A warning, you are about to hear some of her graphic claims of rape in this next report. This defamation case is just one of many against the former president as he continues to campaign across the United States for his re-election. Trying to keep track of all of Donald Trump's court cases might soon require a law degree. The one we're talking about today is a defamation suit in New York to determine how much money Trump must pay Carroll.
The whole thing is ridiculous that this is even a case.
Last year, a jury found that Trump sexually abused her and defamed her, and still, Trump has come after Carroll.
I have no idea who the hell. She's a whack job.
She's seeking $10 million in damages. Carroll is a former advice columnist and magazine writer. She first leveled the sexual assault allegation in 2019 ahead of a book release. In graphic detail, Carroll spoke with CNN about her claims that Trump forced himself on her in a dressing room in the 90s.
The minute he closed that door, I was banged up against the wall. He pulled down my tights. And it was a fight. I want women to know that I did not stand there, I did not freeze, I was not paralyzed, which is a reaction that I could have had because it's so shocking. No, I fought.
He pulled down his pants.
No, just unzipped.
He unzipped his pants. And this is beyond sexual. I mean, legally, he raped you.
When Carroll took to the witness stand today, marking the first time she's confronted the former president, the chaos began. Trump making numerous outbursts, prompting a rare message from the judge. No cameras are allowed inside, but MSNBC reporter Lisa Rubin details what Judge Kaplan said next.
You have a right to attend. You do not have the right to be disruptive or to disregard court orders. I hope that I do not have to remove you from the courtroom. And that's when Trump, just as Judge Kaplan said, couldn't help himself and said, I know that you would like nothing more. I know you really want to do that. And Kaplan, more in sorrow than in anger, shook his head and said, you just can't help yourself in these circumstances, can you?
It's a rigged deal. It's a made-up, fabricated story.
Trump has vehemently denied ever attacking Carroll, including when he was asked today and within a 2022 deposition.
I saw a photo of her, and the only difference between me and other people is I'm honest. She's not my type. She's accusing me of rape, of raping her. The worst thing you can do, the worst charge. And you know it's not true too. You're a political operative also. You're a disgrace.
He also continues to claim he didn't know her.
I don't know who the hell she is. I have no idea. They called me up years ago and they said, do you know about this woman 25 or 30 years ago? She doesn't even know the date, the time, the month, the season. She has no idea.
Turning to his Truth Social today, Trump called the judge biased and hostile.
I don't get very fair trials in New York.
But back out on the campaign trail in New Hampshire, the GOP presidential candidates have been quick to highlight Trump's legal woes.
If Donald Trump is the nominee, the election will revolve around all these legal issues, his trials, perhaps convictions if he goes to trial and loses there.
People are tired of the division and the chaos. We can't go through 4 more years of chaos. We won't survive it.
Next week, voters in New Hampshire make their decision on who they will cast their ballots for in the Republican primary.
And with that being said, I'm heading out to New Hampshire.
In New York, court has concluded for the day. Trump's lawyer will continue cross-examination of Carroll tomorrow.